Hey guys, if you missed class or you want to just go over what we did today, we looked at this presentation. And what we did on Friday is I asked you to compare the similarities of these different embryos. And remember, embryos are just developing animals. And so this one, I believe, was a fish. This was a salamander. This was a rabbit. This was a human. Or this one was a human. This was a bunny. This was a pig. So these are all different animals. But what we noticed on Friday and what we talked about today is that they all have similar characteristics. They all have similar traits. They all have this tail. They all have this long body. They all have a similar shaped head. Their eyes look the same. This circle right here, we're not too sure. Maybe the ear looks the same. And then these folds right here are gills. They all have the same gills. And so we looked at this slide and we said, how can we use the similarities between the embryos to find what ancestor they all share? And so we watched this video, and it talked about a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, it showed us that all of these animals are related. They all come from the common ancestor of animal one, and it's called Tiktaalik. And let me pull up a video of that, or an image. Here's a bigger image of it. This is Tiktaalik. This is the common ancestor between all of these animals. The chicken, the fish, the salamander, the pig, the human, and the rabbit. All common ancestors. And we knew that because the embryos all have similar characteristics that look basically the same as this animal right here. And so what we said was, we looked at the embryo's body shape. We looked at the tail. You can also look at the head shape, and you can look at the gills. And you can say they share these similar traits. It looks a lot like animal one. And because there's so much similarity, it provides evidence that they are all related and that they all come from the same common ancestor. And that's how we use embryo similarities to find a common ancestor. And it shows that even though they look the same when they first start developing, when they evolved from this animal, they look different. A chicken, a salamander, a pig, a rabbit, a human, they don't look the same anymore. They evolved. But way back when, they still share some similar traits to when they all evolved from this animal right here. And that's how we use embryos to show evidence for evolution.